Channel, Brenda Hoffman. Dear ones, given the unique path each of you is creating, it is impossible to be correct in any or all matters. No one can verify your rightness, nor can you verify anyone else's. This is confusing because you wish for others to tell you how correct your words and beliefs are, as do others. You are all correct, for consensus is no longer appropriate. Your new world is not totally chaotic, instead, it allows you to understand that your new or different beliefs are not wrong, nor are the beliefs of others. To shift from 3D right and wrong, you must explore options that do not always feel comfortable. You are a new being in a new world. Even though you have repeatedly stated that fact to yourself and others, living in this new world is quite confusing at times. This is similar to how infants feel after exiting their universal home for an Earth life. Nothing that was comfortable is now, and nothing that should be easy seems easy now. You are discovering new skills, interests, and beliefs. Some are counterintuitive to your former 3D lives and some are counterintuitive to your former universal lives. This is a new universal view and action plan. You have created your new entity in a never-before-experienced Earth or universal environment. Given the newness of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, you should not be surprised that you feel uncomfortable. What seemed up is now down. And what seemed down is now up. A confusing time indeed. But a confusing time you have the skills to explore and develop. So slow down. Explore your interests and your options. This is not a life and death time, it is merely a time of exploration. Just as was true when you were introduced to Earth, the multitude of times you likely explored Earth life during your 3D research. As an infant, you were so uncomfortable you visited your former universal lives via sleep. Then, you resorted to crying because you had no other way to communicate. That is, until you adapted to the new environment and accepted language and other skills that could be adjusted according to your physical development and needs. So it is now. Everything is starting to feel wrong, discordant, uncomfortable, and new. It is not necessarily fun new, but instead, something you have to adapt to and accept according to your interests and physical needs. At the same time, you are beginning to surprise yourself with your new skills and interests. What seemed like a blah day becomes intriguing. And what seems like an easy, understandable day becomes confused and messy. Nothing is as it was. You are discovering skills you did not know you had, wanted, or knew you needed. Everything is new, including your relationships, physical abilities, and interests. With a simple rattle, toddlers or infants can be amused for minutes, sometimes hours. So it is for you now. You might become mesmerized by a simple activity or negate something you have loved for decades. You are new just as is an Earth newborn. Allow that to be. Then, allow yourself to explore that newness with a fresh demeanor and acceptance of who you are becoming instead of who you once were. Allow yourself to be. So be it. Amen.